Hey yo, I'm late as fuck, but episode 2 of Hazbin Hotel, let's talk about it. Of course, the second Serpentious gets redeemed, it's immediate lockup. Bro, I like how their main concern isn't that, oh my god, souls can be redeemed, we could have been done this shit. The immediate reaction is, what if hell wants to spin the block on us? I know denial's a river in Egypt, but it must also be a cloud in heaven, because they still deny the fact that this motherfucker redeemed himself to get here. Like, how you say he must have forced his way in when we've seen demons in heaven, and they still look like demons? This nigga came in with y'all drip wings and a halo. There's no way he would have forced himself in with that. I know Abel was the ugly duckling when it comes to heaven, but why the hell is he? Luke done turned savage winter soldier with this damn rhetoric. Why the fuck is she so on these demons' asses? Like, she was literally on some shit like this before Adam died. I can see why no one really respects Abel like that, especially since it seems he's the ugly duckling of heaven, but at least he's trying to stay on the fucking subject. Yo, as much as I don't fuck with you right now, this biblically accurate seraphim shit goes hard. Hallelujah! Finally, one of the things I've been waiting since I've seen heaven in this show, a voice of reason with respect. The amount of care the speaker of God takes to this situation immediately is alarming, because why is not anybody else like this? She asked for his story, not the situation, and he was finally feeling safe enough to actually talk about it. I can already see people simping for this version of Serpentious. This motherfucker actually looks clean. So this man was the ultimate recluse, but he couldn't help but see everything that was outside his window. This nigga witnessed Jack the Ripper? Okay, so from this story, I can see it's not just the sin that takes you to hell, it's the sin and the guilt you carry with it. That feeling of deserving to be punished or not deserving redemption. And personally overcoming that sin and guilt is what redeems you and allows you access to heaven. See, it's not wrong to sympathize with Luke in terms of her loss, because even the speaker of God did, but bro, she's literally begging for a genocide. The fuck are you doing? See, I like how Sarah can see things differently because of this new fact, but Luke can't because she's so distraught by her own beliefs as well as Adam's passing. But at the end of the day, she ain't in charge here. May the Lord have mercy on my soul, but Lilith is deadbeat in its fine ass form. Now, we don't know why that's the case, but still, goddamn. Serpentious has been hotel royalty, because this boy finally got to heaven and his main and first concern is if his homies know he's okay. He truly did value the people around him, because the second he heard about that shit, he's just shut down. Honestly, if this is what it's like living in heaven in general, then I could see the appeal to it, but at the same time, bro, I would not see everybody liking this shit. Bro, he's literally trying to build his way out of heaven. Yo, he attempted to self-delete in heaven. That is terrifying. I absolutely love this scene for Sarah because it shows her character actually developing from new information that she's been given. This shows even people of heaven require redemption sometimes, and how her cruel past actions could have absolutely been avoided. But while she's looking for answers through the speaker of God is telling her only you can answer these questions. In the case of allowing the killing of sinners, she basically listened to everybody else's voices instead of her own and let that guide her. Also, I know a lot of people talk about gravity, but shed some light on this song because this shit hit different. All realness aside, even Adam in her head is calling her a crazy bitch. Now, I know a good amount of people would look at Sarah and be like, why the fuck are you not just opening the gates and letting them know everything? But even Sarah has to admit that what she's done will probably cause uprising in hell. In hell's response to immediately finding out that they can be redeemed and that all the people that died were dying for nothing would definitely cause an uproar whether they like it or not. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that she's making the choice herself and not letting other voices guide her. Mainly because everybody else besides Emily cannot speak sound on this matter and actually make a choice. Also, I get why Abel's in there because, you know, he's now leading the exorcist. But why'd you bring heaven's most gentle bouncer like he actually does shit? Okay, W moved from Emily for doing this to actually help out Serpentious in a way that she actually can. I will tolerate them is crazy though. It's official. Adam and Luke are never in a bad song. And as mellow as self-righteous as this song is, it definitely screams hypocrisy to a T. Eye for an eye because you owe me a debt when you motherfuckers have killed too many of the motherfuckers for them to even get even. I only see one aspect of Luke's crash out being justified, and that's because of her feelings for Adam. Were they important to each other? I don't know, but he was definitely important to her, and that's all that matters in this situation. But in every other aspect, hell no, because why the hell you want to take out an entire race of people for some shit that you started? Okay, so you're now putting heaven on lockdown. How the fuck does that work? Like, bro, imagine you just getting here and now the walls are forming around heaven. Like, yeah, you can't get in yet. Bro, does this mean you're gonna need a green card to get into heaven now? Okay, I really need to get on Emily because the whole time she's saying, yes, Serpentious, you can't go see Charlie, but then she pops a portal to that motherfucker real quick. Give this man some peace and let him see his friends this season. That's all I'm asking for.